This is Ed Rigsby. I'm your association guy. If you're a professional speaker and you want to sell your services to trade associations and professional societies, I'm the guy that can teach you how. I've been an NSA member, National Speakers Association member, for 35 years. I hold the CSP, Certified Speaking Professional Credential. I received that in the year 2000. I hold the CAE, Certified Association Executive Credential. I got that in 2012. Now, I just returned from the annual meeting of ASAE, which is the American Society of Association Execs. They gather once a year to discuss all of their issues. And I'm just going to give you a little report of what I picked up as a person being there, looking through the window, not only as an association executive that I am, because I do run a nonprofit 501c3, but also through the window for you, the professional speaker, and what might be of interest to you. So let's get to it. Number one, AI. Okay, everybody's talking AI. There are a ton of vendors now offering AI solutions to go along with associations, their association management systems. And basically, that's everybody's talking about that. So if that's something that you want to get into, you might be a little late to the party. What else do we have? The CEO sessions. I went to a good number of CEO sessions. And the CEO sessions, I'm talking about speakers. They could care less. They were talking about things like strategic planning. They were talking about things like how do they get their most out of the staff. Now, if you're a professional speaker and those are a couple of your areas that you're strong, well, you might want to lean into that as you're going after association business. What else? I went to one of the meetups of Expos and meetings people. And again, they weren't talking about speakers. What were they talking about? They're talking about attrition penalties for booking too many rooms and not selling them all. And they're bemoaning the fact that so many of their members sign up at the last minute to go to the conference. And that's after the room block has already been closed, given up. What does that mean to you as a speaker? Well, you need to understand people are registering much closer in. And if you're talking to an association executive about hiring you, I would be talking about, hey, here are the things that I can do to help you get more people to your conference. It might be something like offering a live workshop 2 months before the conference, and only the only people that go to it, the people that registered for the conference. Maybe also the only people that will get the recording of the people registered for the conference. So think about what can you do? What can you talk to the association people about that can help them get their members to make a decision sooner? What else? As I'm looking at my notes there, I had a lot of people. Now, some of you watching this, you may know I have a lot of association education on my website. Okay, I have workshops for association executives, so for their CAE, Certified Association Executive Credit, put them up there at no charge. A lot of people came up to me and said, hey, I've been taking a bunch of your workshops. It's really good to know. So what does that mean? They're leaning into getting deals to save their budget for other things. So I'm helping them with that. But more importantly, the people that I've done the workshops with, and there's 30 of them on my website, those people are getting a lot of exposure. And I've been having some of the speakers contact me and say, hey, I've gotten bookings because somebody watched my workshop. Here's the interesting thing. And I'm going to kind of throw a challenge at you. Okay, if you're a professional speaker, and let's say you went to the National Speakers Association conference a couple weeks ago, Influence in Scottsdale, everybody and the grandmother was offering you AI solutions to find meetings. Okay, good. That's a great thing. Nothing wrong with that. That'll speed things up. But the challenge is those AI solutions aren't going to make the sale. They're going to get you to the front door. They might even get you to where the door's open to where the person's going to listen. But what's really influencing association decision makers these days, recommendations. They want somebody to be recommended. Why? Association people are somewhat risk averse. And if they choose a speaker that comes with a recommendation, if it doesn't go well, they can always blame Joe Blow that made that recommendation. If they hire a speaker and there's no recommendation, then if something goes wrong, they're next on the chopping block. So the reality you, as a professional speaker, are going to have to deal with right now, if it's you up for a gig and somebody else that's up for a gig, and you have similar qualifications, similar talent as far as stagecraft talent, what's going to get you the gig? The recommendation. So I would highly encourage you to work hard on two things. Number one, reaching out to your speaker friends and talking to them about recommending you to places they've been. And hopefully you will do the same for them. It can't be a one-way street. And number two, I think that if you do more work on LinkedIn, reaching out to association people, association decision makers, and become a resource, become helpful, then over a little bit of time, your name will become a household name with them. And then when the time comes that you're up for the gig, they've already heard your name. So those are a few things that came out of me attending the ASAE convention in Los Angeles. I had a good time. I ran into a lot of association execs I know. The opening session was with Adam Lambert. He did play a few of his Queen songs. It was kind of a short concert, but it was a good concert. And let's see what else we have. Oh, Magic Johnson was the opening keynote speaker. He did a great job. And the closing speaker was Richard Yang, trying to convince us all of the minimum basic income for all. He had all kinds of interesting political ideas, but no solutions on how to get them done, but they were good ideas. So what you have to do as a speaker, you can't just come in with ideas like Richard Yang did. You have to come in with solutions. When you're talking to a meeting decision maker, hey, this is my content. This is how I help solve your members' problems. And I understand your members have this problem, and that problem. And this is what I can do to help you. That's what you need to do. By the way, if you haven't checked out the book that I wrote with Aidan Crawford, booked The Insider's Guide for Speakers Selling to Associations, you might want to check that out. And feel free to check this playlist for more speaker videos. So for now, it's Ed Rigsby, the association guy, and I hope I've helped you as a professional speaker to move a little bit forward. Well, I'll catch you another time on another video. Not sure exactly when, but we'll do it.